everybody, this is Problem here, and I'm going to be ranking each Office character on how sassy they are. And we have SS, this is for super sassy, S is for sassy, and you can just rate all the other ones from there. And I'm just going to be doing these all in order. And now I'm an Office fan myself. I have an Office poster in my room. I love The Office, and there's a lot of sassy characters. And I think this is the right list of how sassy each one of them are. Now we're going to be starting off with Andy. Now Andy, he's got a little bit of sass to him, but he's mostly a fun-loving guy. He's a bit gay, but you know he has some sass to him. I don't know about A. I think I might give him a B. You know, just because he's not like really known for being sad. Well, I don't know. Andy's complicated, okay? Because on one hand, you know, he's character. He's extroverted guy. You know, he talks a lot. You know, he's a lot. He's a lot. He's a handful. All right. But on the other side, he's pretty nice. Okay. I might give him a C tier. If there was a place between B and a C, like a C plus or a B minus, I think that's where he would go. But I'm just gonna put him in C for now. All right. Oh, next up we have Angela. Angela. Now she, well, she's silent, but she is deadly. Okay. Angela is a character. All right. She is. I might give her. I'm gonna put her in S tier. All right. On one hand, she doesn't talk a lot, but she is mean, and she is a mean girl. I mean, she doesn't have that much attitude, but she's got attitude, if you know what I mean. And I think you know what I mean. I'm going to give her S tier. This little twerp, I don't really fucking know much about him. I'm going to put him in D. We have, what's his face? What's his name? Creed. We have Creed. Okay. This guy, he's a bit mysterious. He's a funny guy. He's mysterious. He does some funny stuff. He's wacky. He's a weird guy. You never know what he's up to. I'm gonna make sure I'm recording this. Yeah. You never know what he's up to. You know, I want to say he's very sassy, but he is definitely onto something. He's doing something. You never know what he's doing. I might put him in D. And this isn't rating the characters how good they are. This is how sassy they are. Okay. Oh, next up we have black guy office or warehouse. Office characters. I'm just looking. It's this one. What's his name? What's his name? Yeah. Do they not have a name for him? It's on the tip of my tongue. Black office character. This black guy. What's his name? Daryl, there we go. Okay, Daryl has some kick to him. He's sassy, okay? Now, he's more of a prankster like Jim. You know, they're both pranksters. They like to prank Michael. But he still has a bit of sass to him. I mean, he's mellowed out. He's pretty chill. He's a mellow guy. I'm gonna give him an A tier. He's pretty sassy, right? We have this guy. Michael Boss. The Office. What's the character's name? Someone Wallace. Yeah, David Wallace. David Wallace. This guy is a fucking. He's straight, man. He's straight. He is. You can't crack him. I'm gonna give him fucking maybe E tier. maybe F tier. He's not sassy. He has no sass in him. Uh, he's a prick. Okay. You can't get him to show much character. All right. All right. Next up. Oh, we have Dwight. We have Dwight. Now, Dwight. This might be a little bit controversial. Okay. On one hand, Dwight is strict and serious, kind of like the opposite of Andy here. He is serious, okay, and he does not like to play around. On the other hand, he is sassy. He's kind of like Angela, right? He's kind of like Angela. So I would want to put him with S with Angela, just because like they're both like have a lot to say and they're like rude kind of, and I guess that's kind of like sass is. But he's not quite as mean as Angela, and he's still as stubborn and like straight edge as she is. But I put him in A. Oh, next up we have Erin. I think that's her name, right? It's Erin, right? Girls in the office show. Who is she? I think her name's Erin, right? I don't fucking care. It's Erin. All right, so Erin is fun, just like Andy. All right, she's fun. She likes to have fun, but she's not very sassy. I'm gonna put her in D because she's really nice. She's really nice. Okay. So I'm gonna give her a good D, just because she's nice and like Andy, but she's not as mean. She's not mean at all. I might put her in E. Well, no, I'll put her in D because she's still very extroverted. Next up, we have this chick. Michael's girlfriend. The Office. Holly Flax. Okay. Holly Flax is... She's fun. She's fun. She's fun. She doesn't have much sass to her. She's kind of like Erin. But I'd say she has a little bit more sass, but she's still nice and she's fun. She's pretty sassy. She's a sassy girl. She's not that sassy. But you know what I mean. Next up we have Jan. I think her name's Jan, right? Yeah. Oh, Jan's a bitch. I'd put her in B tier just because, she has some sass to her. She has that kind of attitude. She's sassy. She's sassy. She's sassy, squashy. Oh, next up we have big guy. Big guy. We have the prankster here. We have Jim. Now, Jim, he's got some sass to him. I might put him in B. Maybe I'd put him in B. He's a sassy guy. He's sassy. He's sassy, but he's like not... He's like not that mean, but he can be sassy when he wants to be sassy. I'd say he's pretty sassy. I'd say he's pretty sassy. I'd say he's giving him a B. Oh, is it Amy, right? I think it's Amy, right? Yeah, I was gonna say it's Amy. She is super sass. She's catty. She's catty. She is super catty. And maybe we're even more catty than... No, she's more catty than Angela. Angela's mean. Angela's mean. But she is sissy, catty, sassy Sasquatch, okay? She is always with the boys. She's always talking about the drama. She's got a little bit of attitude to her, so I'm gonna put her in S tier because she's got some attitude. Next up we have Kevin. Kevin, classic Kevin. He's a big boy. Kevin doesn't say much. He's a bit behind. I guess he can be a little bit sassy when he wants to, but he's not really trying to be mean all too often. I wouldn't say he's like really big in the sass crowd. He's not a real big Sasquatch. So I give him C tier. C tier sassy. He's not super sassy. Next up we have Meredith. I think we already know where this is going. Meredith is a classic Sasquatch. She is sassy. She's a drinker. She's a drinker. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. She's a drinker. Okay, she's a sassy girl. Sassy mama. Yeah, okay. Okay, Meredith. Okay, sassy. Sassy. Yeah, she's a drinker. She has some attitude to her. She'll tell you how it is. she'll bring it to you. Okay, she gets in a little bit of nonsense. I was about to say she knows nonsense, but she's in a little bit of nonsense. We all know this. We all know that, right? All right. Next up, we have Michael Scott. Big boy, also, main character. One of the main characters, if it's not Jim, okay? Michael has some sass to him, okay? I mean, he's not always mean, but he wants to be sassy, okay? He wants to be sassy. And he tries to be sassy, and sometimes he is pretty sassy. He's a pretty sassy guy, okay? I'm going to give him A tier. A tier sassiness, for the cast of The Office. Next up, who the fuck is this? I don't know who this is. Oh, hey, look. I don't know who that is. I'm a Cahracter. I don't know who this is. Oh, next up we have Oscar. Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, Oscar the Grouch. He's not very sassy, though. For being Oscar the Grouch, he's not very sassy. For being a gay guy, I would hope, in the show, I'd really hope for some more sassiness coming out of him. I mean, he can be mean sometimes when things go too bad for him. Like if he gets mad about something, then he'll show it. But I'm stuck between D and C because C's like normal sassiness, but he's like not very sassy, man. I think it'd be better if he was sassier. Ooh, Pam. Pam, oh Pam, oh Pam. I would love to impregnate Pam, if you know what I mean. I don't think you do. You want to get it. But Pam, although being talked, she's not very sassy. Okay, she's pretty. She sticks to herself. She's pretty introverted. She doesn't talk much. She just kind of takes whatever's coming to her. She doesn't really stand up for herself ever. She kind of lets stuff happen to her. So I'm gonna give her D tier. I don't know who the fuck this is. I fucking don't know who that is. Okay, so next up we have this guy. I'm not gonna bother look up his name. I don't think it really matters that much. But this guy, a little bit of a douchebag. He's pretty cool though. He's not sassy in the way like Amy's sassy. But he still tell you to it how it is. He's no nonsense, but he's strict. He's also pretty mean. He's pretty mean. Yeah, I'll say he's pretty mean. But yeah, I'll put him there. Next we have Ryan the temp. Now there's two sides of Ryan. I'm gonna guess we're talking about Ryan after he became CEO and took over the company, and then quit and when I got fired, and then he was like at a bowling alley, and then he got like rehired. So, and he was pretty damn sassy after that. I mean, before then he wasn't sassy at all, but after then, him with Amy, he's pretty sassy. Especially while he was CEO for a short while. I put him in B or maybe A, like a minus. Okay, that's where I'd put him. But he's pretty sassy. The two. Alright, so I have a poster in my room, right? It says, "In this house, we," and it's a wooden background, and it has pictures of each character from The Office in different kind of cartoony styles, with flowers under their feet. It has a picture of Dwight. Under it says "Work like Dwight." A picture of Pam. Under it says "Love like Pam." It has a picture of Michael. Under it says "Prank like." I mean, not fucking Mike. A picture of Jim. Under it says "Prank like Jim." A picture of Michael. Under that it says "Boss like Michael." And a picture of Stanley. And could you guess what it says under that picture of Stanley? It says "A sass like Stanley." S, man. This guy, okay, is the sassiest. He's the sassiest. He is so sassy. He's a sassy mama, Chichi-wama. I mean, it's a no-brainer, okay? This spot is reserved for his name, okay? Stanley the Sasquatch. Okay? He is a sassy boy, alright? Definitely SS tier. And then we have Toby, fucking F tier, obviously. Duh. Like, why wouldn't he be F tier? But, oh, dude, Stanley, SS, you already know it. Alright. Well, here's my ranking of the sassiest characters in The Office. Hope you have a good evening.